We have Stan Fitzler. We have a camera down in that area. You know how many other cameras are available in that area.
We got no respect from anybody. We got no respect from the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we're going to the semis, and they're going home, and that is wonderful.
Is there any way to describe this feeling?
No way to describe it. I mean, but we're not going to Montreal to be tourists. We're not going there to take a look at whatever you look at in Montreal. We're just going to play and win a hockey game and continue this role. I mean, most of us dream of this. We're going to the semis, and this is unbelievable.
This is we talked Cinderella story and all that. We talked about how you didn't get any respect.
None at all.
You guys fed off of that.
You bet. I mean, we had a new quote on the wall every day from somebody across the way, and, oh, we're not coming back for Game 7. Oh, we're not going to lose Game 7. And, it's not that we don't respect the Penguins because they got a tremendous hockey team. Hey, they got more talent than we do. They've got more all-stars than we do. They got more everything than we do. But we gutted it out. We had a lot of heart. Tonight we got unreal goaltending, and we just found enough to win.
Ray, the thing that impressed a lot of people was that the club did not fold. What was it like in the room after Pittsburgh had come back and tied it?
The guys were honestly, we're pretty ticked. We were pretty depressed, feeling a little bit sorry for ourselves. But it got to the point after maybe 5 or 6 minutes intermission. Hey, look, we still have a chance to win this series. Nobody said we would be in this spot. We are one shot away from going to the semifinals. Just go out and give it the best we got. And I'm telling you, it's a dream script. I mean, nobody would buy this. Would you?
In a few words, this is one of the great upsets in sports history. How does it feel to be a part of it?
Feels great. As Muhammad Ali said when he knocked out Sonny Liston, we shook up the world. Well, we shook up the hockey world. And everybody's going to be taking a look, and hopefully we can keep it going, because I'm telling you, Stan, that this is the best feeling in hockey I've ever had.
The Pittsburgh paper said today that if the Penguins lost, that they were choking. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely not. Pittsburgh came out. They fired 45, 46 shots at Glenn Healy. Did a great job. Mario Lemieux had chance after chance, and Heal stoned them. And if anyone's looking whether the Penguins are made out of metal, well, look what they did when they came back. 3-1 down with 6 minutes left. They showed championship fiber. And they came back and they threw it to overtime. We just had enough to do it.
What did Turgeon do for the club being on the bench?
When anyone comes back before he's ready, like Turge did tonight, he gutted it out, and he told the guys to give whatever he's got. And, I mean, he's obviously a shadow of himself, but just being there was a great lift for the guys. And I mean, when the third goal went in, Turge, the first guy off the bench, said, nobody hang their head, nobody get depressed. We still got a game to play here.
What was the game plan for overtime?
The game plan for overtime was make sure we don't sit back, because we'd gotten into 10 and 12 minutes where we sat back at a stretch, and the Penguins did a great job of forcing the play, and we didn't want to get where we were completely forced time and time again.
How do you explain success in overtime, game after game, in sudden death? How do you explain?
I have no idea. I think what it is that, honestly, and I've said it and I've beaten a dead horse with it, but this team has character and this team has heart. We don't have the most talent in the world. We're not the most exotic team to look at, but we find a way to get it done with guys like Loisel and Delgarno and Fitzgerald. They stick their nose in all night, and we had enough to win, and it wasn't the prettiest win in hockey, but it was a win, and we'll take it.
What about David Volek, who'd been on the sidelines for so long?
I don't think there's, David, I told him after the second period, just as, players talk, I said, what do you think, David? You got the winner? And he said, well, maybe if there's some justice, I'll get the winner. And we thought he had the winner once. We thought it was going to be the tying goal at one point, and it turned out he got the winner in overtime. And David gutted it out, and he had a lot of chances during the season to fold the tent, and he didn't, and he got 2 big goals for us.
You guys are going to be tired going into Montreal. They're rested. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll be tired, but the alternative is to sit down and take a long summer's nap. And all day in Pittsburgh, as we were walking to the rink, people were stopping in their trucks and in their cars and telling us to get the clubs out. And, well, we don't have to get them out just yet, and we'll continue and plug on.
Dan, thank you. One of the biggest upsets in Stanley Cup history has been pulled off here tonight by the ragtag underman.